Hi. So while it loads, good afternoon to all of you. It's actually very satisfying to see almost a full house. We are practically in the 50th over now. It's actually a reflection of how well this conference has gone. It's been a series of full houses. I'm very thankful to the organizers, Dr. Banshi Sabu in particular, for giving this opportunity. Brief introduction. I did my medicine from Ahmedabad, followed by an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. Switched career slightly, moved into management consulting, and some time back founded a company called Plexus MD. I'll talk to you about how technology is overawing us from all sides, and how is clinical practice, what are the imperatives for clinical practice. Someone said this 30 years back, infamously, 640 kilobytes of memory ought to be enough for everybody. Any guesses who said this? So Bill Gates said this, and nothing against him, but he obviously didn't know how technology is going to change. Technology is changing our life in ways we could never have imagined. We have something like, I'll just give three examples, quickly run through this. Dr. Kulkarni mentioned Internet of Things. Nest is a good example. You leave your office, you want to go home and have your room cooled at 25 degrees Celsius, you set it up. Over time, Nest learns your habits and you don't even need to set it up. Here in the room above, when you get a phone call in your hotel room, the TV goes on mute. So this is Internet of Things, and this is something which is advancing very rapidly. Google started out in 1990s with the motto of giving you the information that you ask for. In 2000s, they have moved into giving you the information when you need it, not when you ask for it. And the next phase of development is giving you information even before you need it. For example, Sundar Pichai, who was in India recently, talked about this. So he said, we know where everyone is, what they are doing. So we know 6 friends. We know that these 6 guys are friends of each other. We know that they are all free on Wednesday afternoon and in Mumbai. So we'll suggest all of them that why don't you meet up? You've not met in 3 months. So this is what Google is working on right now. The third one which I wanted to talk of, Dr. Kulkarni already mentioned, is connected lenses. Continuous glucose monitoring, completely non-invasive to a large extent. There are, and along with technology, medical knowledge is doubling every 12 years. There are 7,500 journals in diabetes alone. 100 peer-reviewed articles would have been published by the time my talk is over. And the body of knowledge in the world is doubling every 12 months, and it's expected to double every 12 hours in 5 years from now. So my first question to you then, how does one stay updated without spending a fortune and without spending hours with the relevant, important updates for me, for you? Along with the body of medical knowledge and technology, the consumer's buying behavior is also changing. We are living online, shopping online, and marrying online. We've coined a term for ourselves called digital nomads. It's becoming a very frequent term. We are purchasing weird things online. There's this website called Online Prasad. You can get prasad from Tirupati, Srinathji, and you can deliver it worldwide. There's a website called shraddhanjali.com. It got funded last week. You can pay homage to your beloved for 5,000 rupees. And Snapdeal is selling homes online. So an ever increasing number of people, ouch. Technology, yes. An ever increasing number of people is spending an ever increasing amount of time online. It was a very interesting chart. In the last 4 years, the number of people on the internet has increased 4x. Right now, 20% of the Indians are online. 20% of Indians are online. We are spending 3 hours every day on the internet. Yeah, we are all victims of this. Patients, so coming to how it's impacting us, patients are increasingly searching and reviewing doctors on the internet. Over the last 3 years, the search for the word doctor appointments has increased 3x. The most of the search is coming from metro cities, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Bombay, etc. And people are increasingly taking healthcare in their hands, which means we are facing way more interested, literate, and educated patients. These are some of the words which are top ranking when you search for diabetes. These are the words which have been people have been searching for. So then the second question is, are you present where the customer, in this case the patient, is buying? So we are in our clinic. Location, location, location has been the age-old dictum for clinical practice. The location is changing to online. A lot of people are increasingly searching, reviewing and purchasing healthcare online. There are 212 social networks, and these are the ones I could find. But are we actually connected? So a question for everyone here. How many batchmates of your MBBS batch actually know your specialization or what you are up to or where you are? When was the last time we had a MBBS batch reunion? Or your MBBS batch is spread all over the world. Do you refer patients to them or vice versa? Despite 212 social networks, we don't know, or they don't know that I am a practicing endocrinologist, or I am a practicing, they may know I am an ophthalmologist, but they would not know I am specializing in retina, or that I have moved to Ahmedabad from Bangalore. So the third question is, are we capitalizing on your strongest asset, which is your MBBS network? Random, very anecdotal research suggests that 15 years down the line, we are in touch with hardly 15% of our alumni. And when I mean in touch, it means being actively aware of what they are doing and being genuinely in touch. So we've complicated our lives. There are 10, 15 different platforms through which doctors, organizations and patients are connecting to each other. There is a lot of doctors create their own website to share knowledge, updates, clinic availability, etc. People are using LinkedIn to search other doctors. There's Naukri.com where doctors are searching for jobs and courses. There's Twitter where some of the more forward-looking doctors are sharing updates and tweets with their patients. There is Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, SlideShare. Moral of the story is, fine, technology is important, but I don't have enough time to be following patients and organizations on 10 different platforms, which is where we conceived Plexus MD. Plexus MD brings all of these stakeholders on a single platform. It's a completely free service. The idea is to connect all the doctors and all healthcare organizations on a single platform and ease exchange of information, which may be of multiple types. So the first thing that we've done is a lot of you who research articles on Google, very frequently you hit a paywall. When you're searching for an article, you read an abstract and then you need to pay to get a subscription. So what we are doing is we're tracking, our in-house editorial team is tracking 100 plus sources of knowledge. And we bring to you all the free content out there. We can't bring to you paid content because we're not charging you anything, but all the free content out there, based on your profile, you'll see in your newsfeed. So once you sign up and give very little information about what are your interest areas, diabetes, hypertension, you'll start seeing relevant content from multiple sources, which is all free to use. The second thing that happening in response to the patients purchasing healthcare online is it's a single page where you can list all your significant achievements. This is Google indexed, Google optimized. So next time someone searches for Rohan Desai, he'll probably see a Plexus MD page. He'll find out where my clinic is, where I'm available. The third thing is, hopefully, we have 5,000 doctors online right now, and our objective is to take this to every single doctor in the country in a couple of years, by which point we want to become the Google of doctor search. So if you're looking for a gastroenterologist in Nagpur specializing in CA liver, we have the filters for you to apply. If you're visiting Seattle and looking for an alumnus to connect with, you use those filters and connect with your alumni. There's the newsfeed is at the core of Plexus MD, where you can have real-time discussions on interesting cases in your specialty. Post something, let people comment on it, share it. A lot of this is happening on Facebook today, which is not a very appropriate platform for this. And finally, for the young doctors as well as for everyone, there's jobs, courses and fellowships and details of all upcoming conferences which you are bringing here. So right now we are partnered with 400 plus organizations across country. 400 plus opportunities are being shared across 100 plus organizations in the country. It's for doctors and by doctors and completely free. Our team has a couple of doctors and we have a 50 strong editorial team. You just need to visit plexusmd.com to sign up or download the Android app from Google. It's completely free. For all the doctors here who have nursing homes or who are looking for doctors to join them, we have job opportunities, we offer a course, you can just send us a mail. Finally, I think there's some time left. It's very apt to tell you a story. We've talked a lot about technology. Some of you may have heard this story. It's a brief history of medicine. I'll let you read this. Okay. 2000 BC, we said, here, eat this root. 1000 BC, we said that root is heathen, say this prayer. 1850 AD, we said that prayer is superstition, drink this potion. 1940, that potion is snake oil, swallow this pill. 1985, that pill is ineffective, take this antibiotic. 2000 AD, that antibiotic is artificial, here, eat this root. So, take technology with a pinch of salt. It's useful. Use it without wasting time. Thank you very much. So,